Hey, what's up guys, this is Liam Wiggle on Clickheads back with a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at all of the split changes. It's getting a lot better for attackers and probably more difficult to defend here, and there's even some map geometry changes that I didn't think were coming, so this is some pretty cool stuff and let's take a look at it. Now the biggest notable change is going to be on the defender's side at B Heaven. They've actually completely changed up the corner and turned it into more of a slope towards the back of the room. This is going to make it much easier to attack as you're going to have a lot less angles to check, but also, who really likes getting shotgunned from that corner after you've one pistol round anyway? The other notable change here, of course, is that they have moved the barrier all the way back from mid to the top of these stairs, and we're going to see a lot of consistent changes like this to make attacking much easier for this map. Now, all the way down on B, the barrier is actually in the same place, but the T-sided barrier is completely different, giving you a much stronger angle of approach right at the start of the round. Being able to see this instantly, pre-fire and pre-shoot it, makes it basically impossible for any B defenders to just run out and get a free kill on you at the start, granting you access to this garage much earlier than you usually would, and also much more reliably. Now, moving on to mid, we of course have the B tower change for the barriers, but we've also got this big change on the other side in vents as well. What this is going to create for you defending on mid is a much more difficult option to push down mid in either just a play or some kind of desperate eco push, which I know I've done and have seen many times. Sage can't just instantly wall off one side anymore and you run down there for some free kills. Now, on the attacking side, these barriers have not changed. However, all of the damage is definitely done on the defender side, and mid will be a little bit easier to take. Now, we already knew that split really required mid control to do anything, so it's not a surprise to me that they've kept it fairly similar, as it's the only option we've ever had anyway. And when we do finally get past this section in mid, if we go up to B, it'll be a little bit easier, but A is going to remain the same. Now, in terms of defending on A, we have a change up the top of ramps as well, where the barrier has been moved back slightly. This won't create a huge difference, and neither will the fact that they haven't moved the barrier down on the low ground. But things get a little crazy here when we take a look at the other side, because when you're attacking here now, that sloped barrier has been moved entirely forward, and once again, the same as on B side, gives the attackers the option to look straight into where the enemies start, giving you free map control. And in a game that is entirely based around your positioning and map control, moving these few barriers is going to make a really big difference that I think a lot of people won't see coming. Now, this may depend on level of play, but as someone that plays this angle a lot on attack and defense, they have completely swapped who has the advantage here, and the attacker on A and B at the start of the round definitely has the advantage over the defenders. Now, there's a couple more changes, one from a Reddit post by Provided, which is a couple of little changes outside the map that don't make a big difference. I didn't notice these personally, but if you've noticed any, then please be sure to let us know in the comment. And I have also noticed that they've changed the regular box to a thick metal box on the B side. I'm assuming this is so that people are much harder to see and hit when they're trying to plant the bomb. Before this patch, it was virtually impossible to take B site, especially with Cypher. So now that he's been reined in and this map's been changed, I think we're going to have a lot more fun on split. It was personally my least favorite map, and now maybe it'll move up the rankings a bit for me. Just as a leaving note, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the barriers in this game. When the game came out, I thought that they were a cool addition, but what I really like is that they actually work like the economy in the buy menu, because if something's a little bit over or undertuned, they can just tweak these barriers a little bit, just like they would with number values for abilities, which they did in this patch, and I think it's a really good balanced philosophy. Oh, also they've changed all the player icons and the icons in the buy menu too, just in case you wanted to know. So guys, this was a bit of an experimental video based on some feedback from you. If you liked seeing these changes, be sure to drop a like, as it helps us out and lets us know you're enjoying the content, and you're going to want to hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so that you get notified when our videos go live. Be sure to have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.